Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where my goal is to take science and experience in the gym and use that to hopefully make you stronger. Today I'm starting a bit of a new series. We're going to call this one Energy Wars, where I'm going to go through different energy drinks, take a look at their ingredients, different preferences as far as taste and their claims. We're going to give them some rankings out of 20, and at the end we'll add it up and give it a score out of 100. So today I'm going to take a look at the Monster Rehab series. I'll be honest, this is one of my personal favorites as far as taste goes, but I'll be interested to take a look at the ingredients and see how it stacks up. So first, if we walk through, the first thing I want to take a look at is calories. On here we've got 25 calories from 7 grams of carbohydrates and 3 of those being sugars. So I'm actually not someone who's super opposed to calories in an energy drink. I know a lot of people prefer 0 calorie, but for me, I like a couple sugars, especially if I'm going to do a workout, to use this because it'll give you a little bit more energy and glycogen to use throughout your workout. So for me, 25 calories and 7 grams of carbs is actually very good, probably close to ideal. I'm going to give that one a 10 out of 10 for me. Now, going down, caffeine, being the Rehab series of Monster, the caffeine content is not nearly as high as a normal, say like Reign. This is 160 milligrams per can. I would call this moderate. It's pretty average for your standard Monster. It's going to be higher than most of the Mountain Dew energies or a regular soda though. So as far as caffeine content goes, we're going to give this a 6 out of 10. I think it's certainly enough caffeine to give you a boost throughout the day, but you might want to add some if you're using this as a pre-workout. Next, let's take a look at vitamins. So this is going to be one of the main selling points for this type of Monster. We've got vitamin B3 at 240%. So a lot of vitamin B in here. We've got B6 at a very similar 230%. Then we've got B12 at 480%. These would be some of the main vitamins I would personally look for in an energy drink because they're going to have the most to do with your energy systems in your body. Some other things that are listed here, they have some phosphorus and magnesium, which we'll talk about down here with the claims, and also calcium and potassium as far as electrolytes go. So with vitamins for this drink, I'm going to give this a solid 7 out of 10. It has the range of vitamin B that you would like, but there's no vitamin A or vitamin C listed in here, at least. Okay, so now that we've gone through the ingredients, given some rankings here, let's go ahead and take a look at preference. So I'll go ahead and crack this open and we'll give it a taste. I had mentioned I've had this one before, but it is one of my favorite Monsters, mostly because, and I'm gonna throw this in here, it's a 9 out of 10 rating, it is non-carbonated. So that's something just to keep in mind. You know, if you don't love carbonated sodas, this might be something to go for. I think this is easier to drink in the morning or before a workout because it's not going to give you that bloated feeling. And as someone who doesn't drink coffee, this is kind of a big deal to me myself. Now, over to the claims, and we can take a look. You know, we've got the claims here. It says advanced hydration, you know, electrolytes, reduced fatigue, increased concentration, vitamins, coconut water, and then botanicals. mentions this milk thistle quercetin, which I'm actually not familiar with. Now, of these claims, okay, just looking at the ingredients here, it does have some coconut water in here, but it's near the end of the ingredients list, which makes me think there's not a ton of it. And that's supported with the amount of potassium, calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, which are your electrolytes, is actually pretty low. So it's advertising electrolytes, but we've got 2%, 2%, 4%, and 6% respectively. So overall, there's not a ton of electrolytes in here. As far as concentration, the caffeine's going to help with that for sure. There's no CoQ10 or anything along those lines in here. The B vitamins, as we went through, that's actually very good. And as far as the botanicals go, I'm not familiar, as I had said, but looking on the ingredients list, it is near the bottom, which tells me there's a very small amount in here. So because of the claims with the electrolytes and everything being a little low, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. Lastly, we've got the X Factor. As much as I love the Rehab Monster line, there's nothing in here for me that really gives it that X Factor. The taste is very good, but nothing else jumps out at me as far as giving it bonus points. So, just to wrap things up, we'll add these together. I know I said I'd make these out of 20, but I wrote them out of 10 just for ease of use. So we'll do 7 plus 10, 17, 23, plus 9, 32, plus 5. That gives us a solid 37 out of 50, which gives us a final score of 74 out of 100. A solid C plus. Or actually, I guess that'd just be a C on our final rating. So go check this one out. I suggest it, especially if you're not a coffee drinker like me. Overall, it's a solid energy drink. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for the next one. I'll try and keep this series going so we can look at more energy drinks. Until next time, happy lifting.